Leo stared off into the fire. The flames danced, orange and red, throwing long shadows against the tall pine trees. Sam, his younger brother, poked a stick into the dirt whilst humming quietly. "Good spot, right?" Sam said. He looked up, his face bright red from the flames. "It's quiet, away from everything, you know?" Leo just nodded. It was too quiet. That was the problem. He felt a slight dread settle in his stomach. The woods held a heavy silence, pressing in from all sides. He told Sam this was just a camping trip, a chance to get away. But Leo knew better. People vanished in these woods, not just hikers and campers, but experienced hunters and trackers. They all just disappeared without a trace, and he needed to know why. How was it possible that hundreds of people had just gone missing in the forest every year for 60 years, and nobody knew anything? Leo pulled a small map from his jacket without Sam noticing. He traced faint marks with his thumb. Those weren't on any public record. He'd gotten them from deep within old newspaper archives, hushed whispers from the county sheriff. All the marks represented certain places where people had gone missing, one right after another. The air grew colder as the sun creeped below the horizon. The trees seemed to grow taller, their branches intertwined like grasping fingers. Suddenly, a twig snapped nearby. Sam didn't react. He was too busy trying to roast a marshmallow over the fire. As the sweet smell of melting sugar filled the air, Leo's muscles tensed. Then he heard it again. A faint rustling. Not the wind, but something moving deliberately. Sam looked up. "Did you hear that?" Leo tried to sound casual. "Hear what, Sam?" "It sounds like someone dragging something," Sam said as he scanned the dark woods with squinted eyes. Leo, still trying to hide his fright, just shrugged. "It's probably a deer, Sam." He knew deep down that it wasn't a deer. The sound was too heavy, too unnatural. It tugged at his nerves. He grabbed a bigger log and threw it on the fire. Sparks flew. The added light pushed back the darkness, but not the feeling. He knew something was wrong. Hours later, the moon climbed high. Sam was asleep in his sleeping bag, snoring softly. Leo stayed wide awake, listening. For a while, there was nothing out of the ordinary. Only the soft sounds of nature could be heard. Was it all in my head? Leo wondered. Then he heard it. A low chant began. It was faint at first, like a distant hum. Then the chant grew. It was a guttural sound. It made the hair on Leo's arms stand up. He crept from his sleeping bag and moved slowly towards the edge of their campsite. The chanting was coming from deeper in the woods. It sounded like many voices, deep voices, chanting a language he did not know. It felt ancient and wrong. Then a flicker of reddish light could be seen from within the trees. Within it, Leo saw shapes, tall, cloaked figures moving around in the light, swaying in unison. His breath caught in his throat. Fear turned his veins into ice. This was it. This was what took people. Leo backed away slowly. "I have to get Sam," he said to himself. Suddenly, the chanting stopped, and there was silence. Heavy and complete silence. The air grew impossibly cold, and the red light vanished. Then, from just beyond the darkness, there was a voice. It whispered his name. Sam quickly sat upright in his sleeping bag with a gasp. "Leo, what was that?" he said with his eyes wide. "We need to go, Sam." Leo grabbed his brother's arm. "Sam, we need to go now. Let's go!" They ran off into the darkness. Branches were whipping at their faces. The chanting started again, this time louder, as if it were coming from all around them. Not far behind them were heavy footsteps, not running, but just walking, deliberately. The red light appeared through the trees. It was ahead of them now, blocking their path. Leo shoved Sam forward. "Go, Sam! Go around!" Sam crashed through a thicket and kept running, breathing heavily. He didn't look back. He knew he had to get away. Leo felt a hand on his shoulder. It had a cold, strong grip. As the hooded figures closed in around him, he yelled for Sam to keep running no matter what. Multiple hands grasped each of his limbs. Leo's heart pounded so loud he could feel it all over his body. "No one is coming to save me," he thought. "Is this what happens?" Tears rolled down his cheek. No faces could be seen, only the striking hoods bordering the night sky as he was carried deeper into the woods. Sam didn't slow down. His lungs burned as he tried to keep breathing. As he got further and further away, he heard his brother's terrified cries, fading into the distance. The next morning, Sam stumbled out of the woods and found himself on an old dirt road. His clothes were torn, his body bruised and bloody, his mind a mess. After walking on the side of this lonely road for what felt like ages, a red pickup truck appeared on the horizon. Sam waved his arms in the air. "Help!" he said, barely able to push the words out. "Please, I need help." The truck pulled up next to him and the driver rolled the window down. It was an elderly man and his wife. "Oh my lord, what happened?" the old man asked with a shocked expression. "I need a ride to the nearest phone." Sam's words trembled. "My brother got taken by people in the fucking woods. Please, I need you to give me a ride." The old woman told Sam to hop in the bed of the truck, and he wasted no time doing so. As the old truck rolled on down the road, Sam sat there and stared at the trees racing by. He was hit with the painful realization that he was alive, but alone. With him, he carried the weight of the woods. He carried the image of his brother, and he knew he had to go back. A part of Sam still remained in those trees. There was hope that Leo might still be out there somewhere, a faint ember in the vast darkness. Sam would soon return to the forest, hoping to find something, any sign that Leo was still alive. He never did find anything, and the loss of his brother, a crushing, silent scream within him, was a constant companion for many years. The woods had claimed Leo, but they hadn't claimed Sam's will to remember, or his painful, unending grief.